I'm Andrew, virtual presenter of Canal Innova Plus. Innova Plus News, CNPq and Finep is on the air, bringing posts available on the internet between December 19th and 22nd, 2023. But before you start, be sure to subscribe to our channel here on YouTube. It's fast and free. Oh, you're already subscribed. So, thank you so much for your support. Take advantage and press the notification bell to stay up to date with the news of the channel, and also like and share the videos you like on your social networks. Help us reach the 1,000 subscriber mark. Let's get to today's posts. First block, CNPq. News number 1. CNPq, December 20th, 2023. Research supported by CNPq studies the impacts of the environmental disaster in Maceió on the region's circular economy. The collapse of a Braskem mine near Laguna Mundao in Maceió, Alagoas, has caused social, environmental, human, and economic implications, according to researcher Patricia Guarnieri of the University of Brasilia. The project, approved in the CNPq/MCTI/FNCE Public Letter N18/2021, Universal, aims to analyze the social, economic, and environmental impacts of salt extraction in Maceió. Coordinated by Natalia Lavino, from the Faculty of Economics, Administration, and Accounting at UFAL, it focuses on the impact of salt extraction in the Virgil area, in the Laguna Mundao region, involving researchers from UNB, UFAL, UFB, and IFB. The project aims to understand the implications of salt extraction and its implications for circular economy projects in the region. More than 60,000 people have already been evacuated from their impacted areas due to the subsidy for salt extraction. Its aim is to analyze the effects of salt extraction and its impact on local communities, including fishermen and fisherwomen in the Virgil area. News number 2. Poder 360, December 21st, 2023. Amazon Association receives 30 million Brazilian reals from the United Kingdom. The Amazon Plus 10 initiative announced partnerships with UK Research and Innovation and the British Council, both from the United Kingdom, totaling around 30 million Brazilian reals. The funds will be directed specifically to the Scientific Expeditions Program, which aims to document the socio-biodiversity of the Brazilian Amazon. The initiative is led by CONFAP and the National Council of State Secretaries of Science, Technology, and Innovation, and registration is open until April 29, 2024. UK Research and Innovation will also support the Scientific Expeditions Project, with a total funding of approximately 88.2 million Brazilian reals. The British Council will also invest in other initiatives, such as a career scholarship program for researchers in the legal Amazon in the United Kingdom, with a total of 2.1 million Brazilian reals for 6 scholarships. Another initiative, the Amazonia BR/UK Workshops Grants, aims to fund scientific workshops to support new research, projects, and collaborations between Brazilian and British researchers on Amazon-related issues. The investment aims to strengthen scientific collaborations between the two countries, promoting research and finding innovative solutions to the challenges faced by the Amazon. News number 3. CNPq. December 22, 2023. President of CNPq accompanies the defense of the dissertation of an indigenous researcher, a high school teacher. The National Council for Scientific and Technological Development, CNPq, is working to reduce the impact of social inequality on scientific activities. One of the most important actions is to promote the training of teachers and researchers among indigenous peoples, promoting their knowledge. Professor Budga de Robi Nhambikwara, an indigenous artist, has been defeating a decolonial education through his work on indigenous graphics. The program, which is part of ProEB, aims to provide continuing education for basic education teachers. CNPq interviewed Nhambikwara about his academic career and his work, highlighting the importance of addressing the values of indigenous peoples in scientific activities. The text discusses the author's dissertation, Decolonial Education, Indigenous Graffiti as a Path to a Decolonial Vision. It criticizes the application of Law 11645/2008 in art classes and the experiences of indigenous students in non-indigenous schools. The author proposes ways to support teachers and educators in a decolonial perspective, with a focus on indigenous graffiti. The author also discusses the Re-Existence Movement, a collective that encourages indigenous people to assume leadership roles in academia and politics. News number 4. CNPq. December 22, 2023. CNPq and ANA sign a cooperation agreement to implement a scholarship program and research projects in water resources management and sanitation. The National Council for Scientific and Technological Development, CNPq, and the National Water and Sanitation Agency, ANA, signed a Technical Cooperation Agreement, ACT, to implement a long-term institutional program for the contracting of bonds, with the objective of fostering research, innovation, and process improvement in the management of water resources and basic sanitation in Brazil. The agreement aims to support long-term institutional programs for the acquisition of securities, ensuring the development of studies, innovations and improvements in processes and procedures that allow advances in the management of water resources in Brazil. CNPq has supported ANA in specific projects, such as climate change, monitoring of critical events, recovery of watersheds, governance, water resources management, and water allocation. The partnership will ensure an advance in the contracting of bonds, assisting ANA in expanding its research and innovation methodologies, thus fulfilling its institutional mission of ensuring water security, sustainable development, and the universalization of basic sanitation. Second block, Finep. News number 5. Finep. December 19, 2023, Finep holds the first seminar on neo-industrialization, bringing together leaders of the national system of science, technology, and innovation around the theme. Finep held its first theoretical seminars on neo-industrialization on new bases and support for innovation in companies on December 19th. The results will serve as a subsidy for the 5th CNPq National Conference on STNI, which will take place in June 2024 in Brasilia. The event brought together several stakeholders, including the Minister of State for Science, Technology and Innovations, Luciana Santos, and the President of Finep, Celso Panzera. The CNPq aims to analyze the STNI programs and plans for 2016 to 2023 and provide recommendations for the development of ENSTI. National STNI Strategy for 2024 to 2030. The event highlighted the importance of considering not only industry, science, technology, and innovation, but also the country's development process. Finep's unique nature and mission were emphasized, with the goal of creating a more innovative and competitive industry. The president of Sistema Nacional, Decio Lima, emphasized the challenges faced by the Brazilian economy, stating that 94% of the country's economy is made up of micro and small companies. News number 6. Federal University of GI with Acutes. December 21, 2023, UFG Innovation Center begins to be built at PTS. The Samambaia Technological Park of the Federal University of Goiás, PTS/UFG, will inaugurate several of its main research, development, and innovation (RD&I) structures and specialized technological services. The project, which began in December 2022, aims to strengthen the university-company relationship by providing a new physical space to attract technology-based companies (EBTs), and expanding the capacity of pre-incubation and startup incubation programs. The project will also include shared spaces such as co-working, meeting and dining areas, meeting rooms, and auditoriums. Construction of the project began in December, after hiring an engineering firm responsible for the construction. The project will last 1 year and 6 months, involving the construction of a 2-story complex, with most of the area dedicated to pre-incubation, incubation, and maintenance of entrepreneurship initiatives. The new structure will also serve as the future headquarters of the Brazilian Corporation for Industrial Research and Innovation, Embrapi, a national leader in the promotion of innovative projects in partnership with companies. The presence of SEA/UFG is seen as an important attraction for PTS/UFG, as it will help revitalize the park's operation and accelerate its growth in the Midwest region. News number 7. www.defcemfoco.com.br. December 21, 2023, Finep's investments in Brazilian aerospace projects, a significant advance for the sector. The Brazilian government has announced new economic subsidies of 855 million Brazilian reals to support research and development in the aerospace and urban mobility sectors. The contracts, signed in partnership with the Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation, INSTI, aim to stimulate the development of the Brazilian aerospace industry, including nano and micro satellite launch vehicle projects and innovative urban mobility solutions using electric vertical takeoff (eVTOLs). The announcement was attended by personalities such as Minister Luciana Santos, the president of Finep, Celso Panzera, and the director of AB, Rodrigo Leonardi. The AIB, led by AIB partners Cynic and Mobits, will lead the transformation of the aerospace industry and promote cooperation between scientific and technological enterprises and institutions. The investments will not only impact the aerospace industry but also the country's economic, educational, and technological development. They will generate jobs, strengthen the competitiveness of the Brazilian aerospace industry, and ensure Brazil's autonomy in strategic technologies in vital sectors such as defense, telecommunications, and environmental monitoring. The new contracts represent not only a financial contribution, but also a vote of confidence in Brazil's technological and innovative potential. News number 8. Brazil 247. December 21, 2023, Lula government and Butantan close BRL 386 million deal to build RNA vaccine factories and freeze-dried serums. The Butantan Institute signed a historic agreement with the Ministry of Health, with the objective of investing 386 million Brazilian reals in the construction of an RNA vaccine factory and in the completion of a freeze-dried sorrel factory in the Institute's industrial park. The agreement, signed by the Butantan Foundation, is part of the National Strategy for the Development of the Health Economic Industrial Complex, CIS, launched in September by the federal government. The total investment is 72 million Brazilian reals for the construction of an RNA vaccine factory, an internationally recognized technology, and 222 million Brazilian reals for the freeze-drying of the sorrel processing plant. The freeze-drying technique will allow the preservation of sorrel at room temperature, simplifying transportation, storage, and use in different regions of the country. The project is expected to start in the first half of 2024, with funding guaranteed through contracts with the Federal Economic Chamber and a direct agreement between the Ministry of Health and the Butantan Institute. News number 9. Dirio do Amap. December 21, 2023. Startup certified with the Amapa Seal wins first place in the Finep 2023 Innovative Women Program. Abira Bio designed to Amazonia, the first startup in Amapa, won the title of the first startup in the state in the sustainable production of wooden furniture. The company, which produces 100% certified wood furniture, is part of the Amapa Seal policy, a public policy that strengthens the characteristics of the region and adds social, economic, environmental, and cultural value to its products. The state is now focused on national projects, highlighting sustainability and innovation as a way to promote sustainable production and foster the Amapa economy.